and they hate us. They'll creep up on you and take you by surprise.
Surprise! I actually used to watch Pac-Man: The Ghostly Adventures back in the day. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright then, welcome to Mexico City. We are here at qualifying for the Mexican Grand Prix. Alright, here we go. We're gonna go around the final few corners, and we're gonna be going up to the line here, and it's going to be, what's it gonna be? It's P4, okay. We hope we could get a chance again to Q3, but Dirksen can because he's not that very good. Okay, right, here we go. We're gonna be going around the final few corners right here, and we're gonna be going up to the line, and here we go. It's gonna be P3. Okay, I like that. I feel like we can get a pole position right here. Well, let's just find out. Oh, okay, this is gonna be very close here. We're in P4, we're in Q3, and we're gonna be going around the final few corners. And here we go, right. We're gonna be going up to the line, and can we get a pole position here? And we can. We are in pole position in qualifying. Could this be our first victory of F125? We'll find out when we head into the race. Alright, here we go. We're going to be lining up on the grid in the pole position. We could actually be getting our first win here in F125 here in Mexico City. I don't know if we might do it. Will Max Verstappen or Charles Leclerc or Hamilton probably steal that win here? I don't know what's going to happen here, but we're just going to be waiting to 5 red lights. But here we are, here we go. We're going to go to 5 red lights here at the Mexican Grand Prix, and we're off. Okay, the Brilliants are here. We're going to try hold P1 here. Okay, Charles Leclerc's trying to get the overtake on us, but we're going to defend. Now Max Verstappen is going to try to get the overtake on us, but now Charles Leclerc is going to try to get the overtake. He does get the overtake on us, but we're going to overtake him back. We're going to overtake him back, and now we're still going to be in P1. This is going to be, we got a great start here. Let's try to see if we can still keep that P1 until the end of the race. Alright, we're on lap 2 here. We are leading the Grand Prix, and now Charles Leclerc's going to try to see if he can get an overtake on us, but we're just going to defend. And is he going to try to get the overtake on us? He tried to get the overtake on us, but we're still going to be keeping P1 here. And now okay. Charles Leclerc is trying to see if he can approach us and overtake us again. But there's actually been an incident there. There's been an incident here on lap 2 of the Mexican Grand Prix. Okay, so we're on board. This is what happened to Ollie Behrman. So yeah, he clipped the curb and then just spun. Alright, here we go. Right, Charles Leclerc trying to see if he can approach us. He is going to get defended, but that's a bad position. Oh my goodness! And now we've gone down. We've got damage to our front wing, to our left front wing, and he got in P1. How did he get into P1? Like, he literally just gave damage to us, and he just in P1. He's acting like nothing's happened. It's an absolute nightmare. Oh, I thought we were going to get our first win, but I don't think we might be getting our first win. We're going to have to come into the pits here, and get that front wing fixed. That is not a good thing to see. Oh, there is so much damage to our car. Max Verstappen gets the overtake on us. We're down into P3. It's not a good thing to see. And now Lewis Hamilton is trying to be if he can overtake us here, but we're going to be coming into the pits here, and we'll have to come into the pits and get our front wing repaired. And why does this have to happen? Whenever there's something good, it just gets ruined immediately. But now here we are, we're coming into the pits here to get our front wing changed, and oh, now they're struggling. Oh my god, why are you struggling to move that front wing? Oh my god, this race has gone from an absolute dream to a nightmare here. Okay, we're in dead last of the Mexican Grand Prix, and in front of us is our teammate Joshua Dirksen, who could be having his contract terminated at the end of the season. We'll have to find out. Well, we might do it at the end of the season. I don't know. Okay, we're in front of our teammate Joshua Dirksen here, so we're going to try to we're going to make the overtake on Dirksen. There we go. Okay, right, there we go, yeah. But, alright, but that's the first overtake. We got a lot more to do here. Because up next is the Haas of Ollie Behrman. Alright, here we go. We're approaching Ollie Behrman here. Here we go. Right, we're down the straight. Okay, here we go. Down the straight on Ollie Behrman. We get up into P20 here. We overtake the Haas of Ollie Behrman. But up next is the RB of Isaac Hajar. Okay, people are coming in for their pit stop. And so we are going to be getting some overtakes here. And we're going to be, here we go. Alright, we're going to overtake George Russell here. And now we're up into P12. Okay, now all the drivers are coming to their pit stop here. And now we're going to try, what position we're going to come out with? We're going to try to come out in P3. If we overtake Lando Norris here. And we're going to come out in P3. We are up into the podium places. Okay, but meanwhile, Lando Norris is trying to see if he can approach us here. But meanwhile, there's yellow flags. There's a problem here. And it looks like is Lando Norris slowing down? Lando Norris is slowing down. Yes, Lando Norris has got a problem. And now he is out of the Mexican Grand Prix. That is an absolute insane moment here in the Mexican Grand Prix. Okay, right. Okay, so it's lap 15. We're in P3. And George Russell is approaching us. But we're going to try to see if we can defend. And hopefully it doesn't happen what we happen when we try to defend Charles Leclerc. But George Russell does get the overtake on him. He does he just get P3. But we're going to dive down the inside and get in. Okay, we do hit George, but we don't get any damage. But we're back into the podium places. Okay, so we're going to be starting lap 16 of our race. And I feel like George Russell is going to try and overtake us here. So we're going to try and keep on pushing. And up George, and up, okay, and George is going to get the overtake on us. Okay, George Russell is, okay, we're approaching George Russell here, but here we go. Oh, we're going to dive down the inside. We do get the overtake on George Russell. We are now back into the podium places. Okay, we may collide with him, but we still get into the podium. We still get back into the podium. Okay, look at this. George Russell is going to try to see if he can overtake us again. He does get the overtake, but we're going to try. We're going to overtake him again, and we're going to get back into the podium places. It's getting heated here in the final lap of the Mexican Grand Prix. We're going to be going around the final few corners, and we are going to be starting our final lap here in the Mexican Grand Prix. And look at this. George Russell, he's going to try and get an overtake on us. He does overtake us. Oh, look at this. Looks like Kimi Antonelli is going to try and overtake us, but we're going to defend and try to see if we can overtake George Russell again and get back into the podium. We are approaching George Russell here, but I don't know if it's going to be a podium. I think we're just going to have to settle for 4. But meanwhile, Kimi Antonelli is trying to overtake us, but we're going to defend Kimi Antonelli from overtaking us and try to see if we can overtake George Russell and get back into P3. Oh, this is getting scary here, but we're going to try our best and get the overtake here on George Russell. I don't know if we're going to try to see if we can approach George Russell and overtake him. But meanwhile, Max Verstappen does win the Mexican Grand Prix. And yeah, we're going to try to see if we can keep on pushing. We could probably get a last minute overtake on George Russell here. And okay, we are approaching George Russell. But are we going to get it? No, I don't think so. We're just going to have to settle for a P4. We did an okay job. We did a great job. But we wish we could have gotten the podium here. But yeah, but you know what? I think maybe next race we might get a win here. Will we get a win in the next race? I don't know. We're just going to have to find out.
It's been a hard afternoon of brilliant racing, but now it's time for some proper celebrations. The podium awaits. One of the all-time greats celebrates yet again. It's another podium, it's another top step for Max Verstappen.
Not only did we lose the win, but we unfortunately lost the podium. But next race, we're going to strike back, where our next race being in the one and only Sao Paulo in Brazil. But thanks for watching. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you do press the like button and make sure you do subscribe and make sure you turn the notifications so you don't miss any future MyTeam videos. And I'll be seeing you in the next video.
I'm a little fox cub, turning, twirling, making circles on the hill with Sonic on my side. I use my fluffy tails to fly up high, but when I'm upside down I spin around and round some more. Oh, I'm not gonna stop. cars and having lots of fun.